Buongiorno and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to play with the new Casey Holmes and Physicians Formula collection. Pretty affordable. I've been wanting to pick up some Physicians Formula stuff for a while, so this is a great way to try out their eyeshadows, the bronzer, the blush. Like, super excited about the deep tone bronzer in here. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll see my thoughts, all that good stuff. Put it on. Yes, I cannot wait. Don't forget to subscribe before we get started. I really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and jump in. So the overlay is taped into the box and I'm just like, nyeh. I have no nails. This is what I get. Okay. So the overlay actually sticks in. So I don't know if I like that or not. We'll talk about the packaging because I have some thoughts. But let's get started with the eyes first. So I went ahead and took out the perfume because I'm scared it's gonna like just drop and fall because it's already happened. But I did prime my eyes with some Tarte Shape Tape. And I think what I'm actually going to do, these two colors just seem too similar to where I feel like if I use one in the crease and one on the like lid, it's just not going to translate as well as I want to. Like, they're both pretty deep and they're pretty similar. So I'm actually going to go in with the bronzer first. I'll zoom you in. Come closer. Okay, so we're going to start on this eye. We're going to put the bronzer in the crease. One thing I wasn't excited about is I don't love greens. I like a minty green, if anything, but I don't really like green eyeshadow. I like it for Christmas, and then really that's it. Like any kind of green, forest green, booger green, you name whatever kind of green, and it's just not my thing. So just gonna be honest about that. I don't know why she chose the green. I think she said it's for brown eyes. So see how that just creates a nice like crease shade? I feel like I have to do that before adding more. It just I don't know why. It just drives me crazy to go in with like one deep shade all at once. So I like that the bronzer's in there. That way you can do these, and that way a crease shade is not needed. I'm gonna take the No Filter shade, this brown here, and we're gonna take that mostly on the lid. Like I said, I've never used these, so alright, it's building up. We're fine. We're good. Okay, and then we're going to go with that other deep shade and trying to go right over the crease. I'll clean up this outer corner in a minute, but I'm more excited about the eyeshadow. Yeah, but you see what I mean? It's not like it's bad. It definitely goes together, but they kind of just blend into the same shade. So, I mean, it's your preference, you know what I mean? But I would probably just end up using one if I was doing this on an everyday basis. It's a good lid shade though, like a good nice brown, reddish, like brick smoky eye. And it's blending together just fine. So no problems there. I'm getting a tad bit of fallout, but not much. So I am going to take that white and pack it right here. Probably going to end up going in with the highlight for the inner corner, but it's not a bad like brow shade. Like, it's definitely a good white shadow. I'm going to spray my brush with some Max Fix Plus, and then we're going to take that green and we're just going to kind of use it right here. One thing I will say, because the overlay is in there, it's like kind of a pain because you have to keep moving it. So I need to like tape that up when I'm doing my makeup. But that's just things that I get irritated with. I mean, it's a pretty green, it's just not my style. So we're gonna go back in, we're gonna take the lid shade and just really smoke this out. So I'm going to put some concealer on and do this eye. Right now this looks a little crazy. I did have a little bit of fallout, as you guys can see, so I'm going to clean that up and then it will be okay. Okay, so I am back. See, now that you add liner, stuff doesn't look so crazy, you know? I need to add some bronzer onto my face. Like I said, I use the Physicians Formula. I've only been using this foundation for a few times. It's nice. It's like great for this side that I don't have a lot of texture on, and this side I'm a little bit like, oh. But it's okay. So I'm going to start off with the bronzer. Get into the fun part. The eyes, I mean, I like them, but it's nothing that I'm like gonna go out of my way to reach for, you know? Like, I don't know. Whoa. Okay. That was a little bit deeper than I thought it was gonna be. It's okay. That's why I love this brush. Like, it's perfect to like shimmy it in there. I will say the bronzer is a little bit powdery, but color-wise, I really like this. I'm not mad at it at all. So I'm really interested to see, like, I still feel like you could use like a light hand on this though. It's like I'm going pretty heavy-handed, as you can tell up here, and I have to work that out. And I'm hot, so everything's like really sticking to me. I would have loved it if she had done like a blue in the palette colors, just because I feel like it's it looks like a summer palette more than anything, I would say. And so it would have been nice to like, because it seems like a tropical type set, that she could have done a blue or like a really pretty like peachy pink or something like that. But again, that's just my personal preference. As far as the bronzer goes, I'm liking this a lot. Like, I feel like it's the perfect color for my skin tone. It is building up nicely. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the blush. The blush I'm a little bit nervous about, only because sometimes the more like sheeny type blushes tend to kind of build texture, but we will see. Yeah, that's nice. It's not too much. It's a nice pink. It does have that sheen, so like I said, like on this side I have a little bit more texture, and I would say it definitely shows that, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm not upset with it. It's still really pretty. Like, I do think this is like a perfect like summer type blush. And I don't go too heavy with blush. This is enough for me. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna go in with a dry. Ooh, that's dry. Oh, that's impressive. That's so pretty. I was not expecting that at all. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to build this up for sure, like, or get the brush wet, but no, you really don't. We will for fun, because I have to do that. All right, let's go this side, because I feel like I didn't go as intense or heavy-handed. But yeah, that's a highlight. I'm really surprised by the highlight of this. All right, and lastly, let's go in with the lips. I Pop the Bubbly is what this is called. It feels very nice and hydrating. So definitely more of a gloss than a lipstick. I'd probably wear a liner with this just to kind of give it something, but like, it's a nice, like, very comfortable formula. Like, I can't even, it has almost like a fruity smell. But yeah, not bad. Okay, let's do swatches. Okay, so now we have the finished look. I will say, as far as everything looks, I like it. It's not my, like, my eye look isn't my favorite. I think if I did the highlight shade as a lid shade, I'd be like, yes, like, ooh. The highlight I am like in absolute love with. I think I'm most impressed by the highlight over any of the other products. Like, I'm so happy I got to try this. I think it's a great set for $19.95. Like, I think it's $19.95. It's right under $20 mark. And when I looked up like how much a blush costs in the bronzer Physicians formula on its own, they're like $14.95. So this is a great way to try out and test out if you were thinking about trying out Physicians formula. And I also really do like Casey Holmes, so it kind of worked out in a great way. These are the swatches. So we have the eyeshadow quad up here, and then obviously the bronzer, blush, and highlight. I do need to spritz myself. You get this butter bronzer. I'm like scared. Not because I don't think it will smell good. It's just more like I get really sensitive to like super sweet smells, so I have to really be careful with trying out new perfumes, or else I'll just have a headache the rest of the day. I don't know what it is, but it does smell really good. It does, yeah, it's nice. It is sweet though. It's like a nice tropical sweet smell. It's definitely more of like a summer type scent for sure. And then I think all the products do have that like summery, I feel so weird smelling things in front of you guys, but It's kind of like my husband. He like smells everything. Even if he knows it's going to smell bad, he still smells it. It drives me insane. But yeah, it does have that nice scent. I just dipped my nose into bronzer. It'll be fine. Okay. Don't do that again. But yeah, out of all the products, I think the highlight was my favorite. It feels like a really nice and creamy, like very weird texture. Like I don't know. The one thing I want to see is if I can depot any of this. It kind of looks like you can. I think you totally can. Because I can see the little metal round thing. And that's probably what I'll end up doing, to be completely honest. I like the blush, the bronzer, and the highlight. I wish she'd done like a 3 and like a 4 little thing. And I probably would have just left the eyeshadow palette. If you're new to eyeshadows, then like either way, it's a good deal. The eyeshadows just weren't my favorite color-wise. Like, I like it, but the green is just not my thing. Like, I'm gonna kind of show you guys a swatch of the green. And like I said, I did do that a little bit underneath my eyes, but this is kind of what it looks like with one swatch. It's just not a color I ever reach for. So that is just personal preference. It has nothing to do with the actual shade. And I mean, as far as metallics go, is not the best. You know, like it's just there. I don't know. I could leave that. Anyways, though, overall, I really like it. I just wish like the bulk packaging wasn't a thing. I don't like it when sets aren't complete. And I know that like I'm not going to use, like leave the fragrance in there, or the lip product. I'd rather just throw that in my purse. The lip product's nice. It's nice and hydrating. It's like a hydrating lip balm. But like as far as color-wise, it's nothing we haven't seen before, you know? So I really think I'm just going to depot a lot of this and kind of just keep it. I still really like these two shades. They were just too similar to create a different eye look together, like when trying to blend one with the other. Like it just kind of blends into the same color. Like if I put one in the crease and one on the eye, they look the same essentially. So using one of those is probably going to be best, and then I would have taken that champagne like highlight everywhere. The highlight is the standout product, and it does say it is a limited edition as far as that highlight goes. It's called Just Beachy, so I think it only comes in this kit. And then I think it says the eyeshadows Do Not Disturb and No Filter are limited edition, and so is the lip product. So overall, I'm still really happy with this. She does have like little eye things to go off of, so that's kind of nice, especially if you're new to makeup. Again, I'm not gonna do that green eye. Nope. But overall, I'm happy with it, especially because of the affordability of it and the fact that like I did already want to buy the $15 bronzer. You might as well just spend the extra $4 and get all these products, especially the freaking highlight. The highlight is, it's nice. Like you guys know me with highlights. I like a wet sheen, and this gives me everything. Alright guys, I think I covered everything in this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment down below if you guys are going to be picking this up. I think it's a little bit too bulky to travel with. I am probably going to end up depotting this for sure. Like, just the top 3, I think I will depot. Maybe an eyeshadow. I don't know about that. But that is it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.